The tube leaves the station approximately once every 2 minutes. It's fascinating to see the kind of people who get off it. I wonder what they make of me, if they even see me. This time it's a woman with a bright pink handbag, a man in a slightly ripped suit, and a small unaccompanied child who somehow manages to look the least lost out of all of them. He's also the only one to drop a coin into my tin. You ever think back to when things were easier? One of my favourite things to do as a child was crawl under the table at family dinners to play with my action figures. You can't get away with those things as an adult. That was cute back then, but apparently it's no longer morally acceptable to be in the eye line of the underside of a woman's skirt when you're over the age of 10 years old. Let me tell you a tale I heard once. I call this one Independent Woman.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why is it so bright? Must close the blinds. Nope. Must stay here. Here is good. No, not good at all. Oh, God, why? 4 slippery nipples. 4. I couldn't have stopped at 1. Oh, God, I need to stop thinking about slippery nipples. It's making me gag. Oh, no. Slippery nipples, slippery nipples, slippery nipples, stop. I need water. Yes. That's what I need. Water and a wee. Which one first? I can't tell which one is more urgent. Okay, one step at a time. Come on, lift your head up. That's it. My brain feels like cement. 2 tequilas? Oh, that man bought me 2 sodding tequilas. 4 slippery nipples and 2 tequilas. Oh my God, how am I not dead? Right. Okay. 1 foot at a time. That's it. I had a pint too. I don't even drink beer and I had a whole pissing pint. Who even was that man? I can't picture his face. Big beard, no hair. Oh my God. I got off with a skinhead. Nope. Can't walk. Gonna have to crawl. Slow and steady. Don't want to spill my guts all over Mum's carpet. That's it. Nearly there. Cold stone tiling. Never been this happy to see the damn toilet. I'm sat on the bog, looking through my story from last night, trying to piece it all together. Oh God, someone's gotta keep me from drunk snapping. Chantal's posted a photo of us together with the caption, "Cocktails for pussies, keeping them straight." My eyes are half closed in the photo, but other than that, I look pretty fit. I'm hearting the photo when I get a text from my mate Sammy. "You ready for today, bitch?" It's got 3 heart emojis and 4 kisses. She's talking about the exam. It's the last day of exams today. God, just to think, 5 hours till it's over. 5 hours till freedom, and I never have to sit another stupid exam in my life. The first time I'll be able to do whatever the hell I want. The first time I've got no one telling me where to go or who to be. Gravy chips. Why the gravy chips? I knew they'd give me the runs, and look at me now. Oh no. I can hear Mum coming up the stairs. She swings the door open and yells, "Happy final exam day!" like a fucking foghorn. It's got the slippery nipples, tequila, beer, gravy chips, and 4 shots of Sambuca. Yep, that too. Churning inside me.
Oh my God, what happened to you? Oh my God.
Mum, you can't just barge in here while I'm on the...
Oh my God.
She's screaming now. She's
Who the
proper
hell are
screaming.
you?
Screeching, in fact.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know I look a proper state, but this is a bit of an overreaction. I mean, the smell in here is pretty bad, but she's definitely caught me in far worse situations. She's on her knees now, giving it all that "Our Father who art in heaven" bullshit. She learnt it from that one time she attended Mass during one of those self-betterment phases she went through, though she can't exactly remember the right words, and usually ends up asking for the rent to pay itself this month. Anyway, I use the opportunity to pull up my trackies, flush, and spray the bathroom with that awful fig-scented stuff. Then I go to wash my hands. I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and... oh my god! No red eyes, no hollow cheeks, no unbrushed matted extensions. Oh my god, staring back at me is me. But it's not me. This version is fresh-faced, wide-eyed, and fucking 7 years old. Mum's chanting now. One of those Buddhist prayers she learned on YouTube during her brief self-discovery phase. Mum? Mum! Can you hear me, Mum? What the fuck do we do? She warns me not to swear and goes on with her chant. Okay. What happened last night? Why can't I think? All I remember is my mate Chantal trying to pull a road sign out of the tarmac and getting in a fight with the kebab man when he charged her for garlic mayo. Do kebab men give curses? That doesn't sound very Freaky Friday to me. I know I wasn't visited by witches. Would have remembered that. And we didn't visit a Chinese, so couldn't have eaten a dodgy fortune cookies. No injuries, so I didn't fall down a well, and I definitely didn't get covered in fairy dust. That's when it hits me. In all those movies, those girls always learn something at the end. Some life lesson that gets them all set up for their futures and shit. Well, mine is obvious. Can't believe how much of an idiot I am sometimes. 7-year-olds don't have to take A-level exams. And I know this is all a bit fucked up, and I'm obviously very concerned about how it's going to affect me mentally and all that. I have somehow managed to buy myself another 11 years of revision. And I didn't even have to fake my own death. My tummy gargles. Breakfast. That's what I need. A nice big breakfast to soak up all the alcohol. Next thing I know, I'm sat at the table. A delicious bowl of Cocoa Pops in front of me. Mum's brushing my hair into a tight French braid just like she used to. She's even dug out my favourite sparkly butterfly clip. She's trying not to panic. Got us doing these breathing exercises. 2 in. 1 out. But I'm not panicking. I'm really not. Life is good. My skin is clear for the first time in 8 years. My hair is soft. But despite this being the best day ever, Mum's insisting we see a doctor about all this. Now that does panic me. Going to the doctor has scared the shit out of me since I got that coil fitted a few years ago. And that boil removed from my foot. And that short trial of antibiotics I had to take that one time I may or may not have caught a little bit of chlamydia. This time it's different though. Strange. As we walk up to the front desk, the receptionist greets me with a cheery smile and tugs on my cheek. I tell her to just keep her stinking goblin hands to herself, but she just chuckles and hands me a lollipop. A free lollipop. I scoff the thing. The sugar fizzles my tongue. I haven't had sugar since I started this shitting keto diet so I could fit in my prom dress. And that's when I feel it. The gurgling and the churning. The alcohol turning in my little tummy. Oh no. I can't stop it. I chunder everywhere. The nice goblin hand receptionist thrusts the paper bowl at me just in time to catch most of it. The rest spills on her scrubs. The doctor calls my name, and the next thing I know, I'm in the examination room, sat opposite a snivelly old man with wiry white hair. My mum talks on my behalf, but the doctor doesn't seem to be taking any of it seriously. He just sits there, eyes squinted. I know he thinks we're balmy. Look, Dumbledore! My tits are gone, and I'm more hairless than any wax has ever made me. Are you going to help? Or are you just going to sit there with a face like a slapped ass? He looks to me, and then to my mother. Then he laughs. He tells my mum I've got an overreactive imagination and I'm a lot smarter than I look. I give him the finger and march out of there. Too hungover for this rubbish. Mum drives me home and makes us some cucumber sandwiches. Bliss! She even cuts the crust off and butters them right to the edge. I forgot how amazing this used to be. Chantal is finally awake. She sends me a text all like, "What the F went on last night?" That's what it says, with a monkey face emoji, crying face and 3 kisses. I text back right away. Pretty fucking awesome if you ask me, baby. 2 heart eye emojis, 2 kisses. She takes exactly 2 minutes to respond. "Don't tell anyone I got with Skinner Joe." That's all it says. No emojis, no kisses. So I can tell she's dead serious about this. At least that's one mystery I can cross off my list. I, of course, ask her if she's noticed anything strange about herself this morning. She says she's got this weird rash up her thigh, but that's just because she fell in a bush. Guess I'm the only blessed one. Mum has me drink a couple of glasses of water to help me feel better, and suddenly the hangover isn't so bad. In fact, I have all this energy, and all I want to do is run. The weight is lifting from my head, and so I scoff my lunch and run outside to play. I haven't played in years. It's so freeing. The wind, and the trees, and the birds. And there's this odd-shaped stick that kind of looks like a wizard staff. And an eggshell fallen from a bird's nest that would make a great chair for a tiny person. And I'm doing this dance which isn't really dancing. It's not really dancing, but it's something else. It's just movement. And it's almost as if I can feel the trees, hear the rustle of a squirrel running out of sight. My own wonderland where absolutely anything is possible. I can't really explain the feeling other than that. It's just a feeling. A vibration. A tingling. And that's when it happened. I feel it in my shoulders first. They're suddenly so heavy, like the weight of my head is just too much for them to carry. My back is hard to keep straight. My stomach is cramped. My thighs rub together uncomfortably. I become out of breath and my knees start to ache. And there's a slight pain on my nose, and I run my finger across a small pimple that sprung out of nowhere. I run into the house and look into a mirror. 18 years old, once again. Fuck. Just in time for my 3 p.m. exam. My mates bought champagne to celebrate the end to all our misery. Well, I say champagne. It's a £3 bottle of something fizzy we managed to nab from the local offie. Everyone starts ripping up their revision notes and tearing across the field to burn their school ties, just like we said we always would. I don't really feel like doing that anymore. I kind of just want to go home. It's all a bit much, this leaving school thing. I'm tired and hungry, and I want my mum. I want her to braid my hair and put a butterfly clip in it, and take me to the doctors and give me a lollipop, and hold my hair when I'm sick. And oh no, I can't do this. I can't grow up just yet. I can't leave home. I can't do any of it. My childhood was too short. It was there one day and then it's gone. How do people do this? How do they learn to survive, to adapt? Am I expected to just make it up as I go along?
Independent Woman was written and directed by Heather Graham. Performed by Molly Humphrey, with sound design by Ross Weston. Composed by Ross Weston. Thank you for listening.